So, March favorites. I've had quite a few new favorites this month. This is all going to be beauty related. It's not going to be a single thing mom related. Well, I guess I am a mom, so it is relatable, but it's not going to be, there's not going to be any kids favorites or food favorites or anything like that. It's strictly beauty. So there's your forewarning now. But yes, so another warning that I'm going to say is that a lot of this stuff is going to be stuff that I have either received or was suggested to try by my friend Sam. So if you hear her name like popping up left and right, my apologies, but you're warned. I will leave the link to her beauty vlog underneath my video, but she's just a really cool girl I've been talking to for a few months now, and yeah, she's just shared a lot of great things with me. So first, starting off, I'm going to start with hair favorites. So the first thing that I have been really loving this month, which actually I've only used a few times, but I really like, is this spray. I got it at the end of March. My friend Ning from New York came to visit, and she brought this along. She went to Taiwan, I believe, for a month or so, and brought this home with her, and it's called Cherie Perfect Shower, and there's not a single stitch of English past the perfect shower part and the Cherie. I actually had to ask her what this was for. I had no clue, and then she left, and then I still kind of didn't remember what she said it was for, so I googled it. This is actually a very well-known hair spray, not hairspray, but spray that you put on your hair, and you can get this at Sasa.com, which I guess is an Asian website, whatever. But what it basically is it says that it will take care of your bed head. So like, say you go to sleep at night after you take a shower and you wake up and your hair is like a mess and you need to like get it straightened and stuff. And let's face it, water doesn't do squat on like a bang that's like facing that direction and that direction. Like, you can wet it down, but then it goes and moves back, you know? So instead of re-washing your hair, this stuff, you spray it lightly and then you brush and then you let dry, and it sets your hair back to where you want it. I didn't really believe that it would do that until I tried it, and it does. This morning, my like bang right here was like pointing in like 60 different directions, and I used this stuff and it dried lightly, and now it's like flowing nicely. Didn't have to use hairspray, nothing like that. But this stuff is amazing. If you can get your hands on it, I highly suggest trying it. I like it. So thank you so much, Ning, for bringing this back for me. This is just awesome. Next thing in hair would have to be something that my friend Sam sent me. I love this thing. This is the Amika 3P curling wand. As you guys know, I was using a very old curling, what do you call it? Curling iron by Conair. You know how there's dog ears and there's human ears? There's curling iron and hair appliance ears. And in regards to like hair appliance ears, my Conair was older than my daughter, who's 9. I'd had it since I was a freshman in high school, so that would have been over a decade old. It was like so bad that it was burning my hair dye off of my hair, I noticed, like underneath the clip, and it was not something that was probably safe using in my hair anymore. But this is amazing. She sent this, even though it does have some phallic familiarities. She sent this. It's called a 3P because it comes with 3 pieces. I know this one, I believe, is 1.25 inches, and then these are all, of course, smaller. This looks really bad, but these are just amazing. If you really want a tight curl, it actually doesn't really do as much of a tight curl as much as I wanted to say it does like a wave curl. I just love these. I'll insert some pictures of my hair and using these different settings or these different wand sizes, but this thing is amazing. You can set the temperature. It's all digital right here, and you can go as high or low as you want. The curls are just amazing. I can't tell you, I don't know if I can like scoot up a little bit. I can't tell you how amazing they are. And it's been taking so little time curling my hair in the morning or in the day that it's just been making my life so much easier. It's pretty like straightforward in how to use. It heats up super quickly, and it holds, the curls like just hold so much longer than any of my other curls ever have before. I'd seen this online and I really wanted to see it in person, and when I saw it in person, it was very beautiful. I'm not sure if it's carried anywhere other than Ulta, but it just came out. It is by BareMinerals. As you guys know, I love BareMinerals foundation. It's my go-to since high school, so I feel like anything BareMinerals I can trust. So this set, I believe, was $34 $34 or $35 or less, somewhere around like $30 to $35. So with the 20% off plus my $10 of beauty points, it was like super affordable. And what it is it's a kit. It comes with these 3 things. You get one of these fan fluffy brushes, and it's like in a rose gold kind of packaging. And then you also get this very beautiful coral lip gloss. I'm wearing it right now. This seriously smells, this color, which is in Party Starter, it smells like mint chocolate chip ice cream. Like the second I smelled it, I was like, John, I really want some mint chocolate chip ice cream. So it stays on really nicely. It's very shiny. It goes on very smoothly. The applicator is really just, it's a really nice flat doe foot kind of angled applicator. And it's just really nice. It stays on my lips for a very long time. So that was a huge bonus that this came with it. This itself, I don't really like the packaging. I like the color, but it gets fingerprints all over it like crazy, and me being kind of OCD is I'm constantly like wiping it to try to make it look clean. And it's a little bit confusing because both the open and the hinge look exactly the same, so I spent about like a minute trying to figure out how to open it every single day, which is pretty sad. It's got a bronzer, and then it's got like this weird like highlight, but it's like a tan highlight, and then a shimmery kind of lighter version of that bronzer. And what it's supposed to do is you're supposed to contour with this or use all 3 things blended together for like a nice like beachy tan, and then use these 2 things to kind of like put on your like highest points of your face, like your cheekbones, your nose, above your eyebrows. And it's just really pretty. You can't really see it very well because of this lighting, but it's just it's just very pretty. Even full price I think is a really good deal because these retail for like a lot of money, like over $10. Plus this is a really nice big compact. So, and it comes with a brush. Really have been loving this Tarte palette. I was suggested this by Sam. I love matte eyeshadows lately. I really love shimmer, but I've really been dabbling, I can't open it, in matte as well. It comes with a really nice big mirror that, you know, sits up so you can actually use it. It's very pretty packaging, and the inside has just the most gorgeous shadows. They're just very like naturally nudie, and it comes with like an eyeliner and like a brown and a black shadow that you can use like as an eyeliner or a wet eyeliner, whatever you want to do, and then also a very natural blush, which I'm actually wearing today. That's very beautiful. I have been loving this. The only thing I don't like about this is that it does come with a dual-ended brush, and it looks like this, and the brush is unusable. I mean, it looks really nice, but then I actually tried using it and it didn't hold on to any of the eyeshadow. Another downfall of this eyeshadow, as you can see, I've used quite a bit because the Tarte, like there's an indent in some of them. Another downfall is the fact that it is very there's a lot of fallout. It's very kind of chalky, but you kind of have that with all mattes. So there is some fallout. That is a downfall of this, but again, it is a matte shadow. Another palette that I've really been loving is the Esperanza or Esperanza. I don't know how you pronounce it. All I know is that this packaging is adorable. Again, this is a Kat Von D product. If you want to see my blog post review on this, I will link that underneath this video. I love this palette. It is beautiful. These shadows are gorgeous. I will try to insert some swatches. I don't know, maybe not. I will. The mirror kind of, you know, unusable because it flips back and forth, but I just love all of these colors. They're very spring, they're very usable, they're kind of overwhelming when you first see them, but they're very usable. I love them. They stay in place, very pigmented, but again, there's some fallout in them. Next, moving on, I want to talk about brushes because I love brushes. I used to only own a couple brushes, as you guys know. I never really knew anything different because I never really ordered brushes online or knew anything about them. I'd watch, you know, beauty gurus talk about them, and I'm like, what's a pencil brush? What's a blending brush? You know, I have no clue what brushes are called. I still don't and probably will never know, but all I know is that I love brushes now. My friend Sam, see, there's Sam again, sent me these brushes that she was not using anymore. These are just 3 of them that I've been really loving. So I've been using these every day. They are just awesome brushes. I'm not sure how old they are because obviously I didn't ask her how old they are, but you know, they are still working for me. This is the Sedona Lace FB 05. I don't know what it's called past that. It is just a small, like firm, fluffy brush, I guess. I have been loving this as my new bronzer contouring brush. It's just like the perfect fit for the inside of the hollows of my cheek because I have a really long face. I have absolutely loved this. The next brush I've been really loving is the Sedona Lace 312. Again, I don't know what this is called. I guess it maybe could be called like a contouring brush. I don't know what it's, I'm not gonna pretend to know what it's called. But it is just a dome kind of shaped brush that I really haven't, because I have a huge, like from my eyelash to where my eyebrow starts is very long. So I've been using this as kind of my transition color and just swiping it all the way up, and it just fits perfectly in where my crease would be, and I've just been loving it. Another brush, this is my favorite brush. I don't know how I lived my life without it or functioned as a human being, and I know that sounds really, really sad, and I know it sounds really dramatic, but I've really been loving this brush. This is the Sigma SS219. Again, I don't know what the correct definition, I guess. Well, no, Sam said it's called a pencil brush. I sent her a picture of it and I was like, thank you for this brush. She's like, what, the pencil brush? Yes, the pencil brush. It's amazing. I have just been loving this for just, you know, to define my eyeshadow with the darker colors. It's amazing. Next, moving on, I'll talk about eyebrows. 2 new products that I've really been loving. Again, you're gonna hear Sam's name again. See, I told you, I'm kind of obsessed with her right now for some reason. Anastasia Dipbrow is worth all the hype. It is, I believe, $19 retail or $18, and I think it's totally worth it. I've been using it now for the last week and a half. Sam sent me this because I could not find it anywhere. It was sold out in the color that I needed online. It was sold out at my Sephora. None of the colors work for me except for the Auburn, which is kind of weird because I have dark brown hair. But it shows up as kind of like it matches my highlights. And it's not too dark because I don't like too dark of eyebrows on myself because then they look really funny. But I've been using it, and look, there's not even a huge dent, and there's like tons of it. I'm not sure how quickly it dries out because it is kind of like the MAC Fluid Line consistency, and I don't know, again, how, like, if it will dry out before I'm done using it. But if it doesn't, it's totally worth the money. It stays on, it's waterproof, it looks really nice. All I use to apply it, I didn't buy one of those fancy brushes, is my e.l.f. small angled brush. You can get this for literally $1 at Target. It's like, it's supposed to be an eyeliner brush, but I use it for my eyebrows, and it really gets like a great defined line, and it just, I love this brush with it. So $19, it's just great for your eyebrows. Another thing that I've absolutely been loving is this NYX eyebrow shaper. I got this from Ulta. I love this thing. It works so well to keep my eyebrows in place. I have these weird eyebrows like right here that when I go like this, like they move and like face down. I don't know if it's like an Asian thing or what, but like they're just silly eyebrows that just don't want to stay put. And I would trim them like some people have suggested, but Kelly doesn't have much eyebrow to begin with, so I don't want to like get rid of the needed eyebrow that I have, you know? So this has been awesome at keeping that in place. So I actually swipe this on first, and then I use my Dipbrow or whatever eyebrow color that I want to use for the day. This same stick by Anastasia, whatever brow, was $21 at Sephora. I saw it and I almost like peed my pants laughing because it's like, it's a stick of wax. So I didn't purchase it, of course, because it was just obscenely expensive. And then when I saw it at Ulta, I was like, dang, that's a good price. So I picked it up and it works wonderfully. So I highly suggest this next whatever. This is something that I've seen everywhere, so I mean, it's not a surprise, is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Again, I've seen people talk about this everywhere, which is why I finally picked it up. I have not been getting, as you can see, I have not been getting a lot of sleep lately. I have not been getting a lot of sleep lately. Kaya's been waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I've just been not feeling well, and it's been a really hard week. And my eyes have definitely shown that. So this has been amazing. I got this in the color Neutralizer because I really wasn't sure what color was for me, and Neutralizer seemed kind of like a safe bet, like neutral. And it's like the perfect color for me. It really makes my eye sacs, that's not it, my eye dark circles really disappear. It's very easy to apply. It's buildable coverage, but I will warn you, the more you add, it seems like it emphasizes my wrinkles instead of making them disappear. So I just put I pat on a very thin layer and then just finish patting it in with my my fingers. So I've really been loving that, and it's affordable. Face masks or sheet masks and eye masks. I've been loving these. I have a huge collection of them now because they're like $1.20, $1 a piece, and so I wanted to try like a whole bunch of them. I ordered mine from momoko.com. I'll leave a link to that underneath here. They are just awesome. So this is one of the ones that I've really been loving. It's the collagen lifting one. As you guys know, I'm paranoid about wrinkles, and it's not that I'm like afraid of getting older. It's just that I know that I was never that person who took care of their skin when they were younger, so now I have wrinkles because of that. I used to fake bake. I used to go out and play soccer for like 8 hours outside without sunscreen. You know, my skin really saw its fair share of damage. And so at this point, when I'm 27, almost 28 years old, I'm finally saying, okay, I need to start being preventative and maintaining what I have now, because I don't get another skin. You don't get a do-over with your skin. So I, you know, have some wrinkles around here and some on my forehead that I'm trying to work on, and these have been amazing. I can definitely see a change in my skin. These are not messy at all. You just unwrap them out of the package, you slap them on your face, you lay down for 20 minutes, and then you take them off and pat in the excess. Another thing I love is this Dr. Post NXT Biogel Total Eye Patch. Obviously this is an empty one because I only ordered one, which I'm kicking myself now, and I'm going to order some more for me and John because he wanted to try one. They are just so nice. I have realized though that I need to use it in the morning before I go out because I used it at night, and I'm telling you, the second I ripped that thing off, my eyes look so awake, so much younger, so much brighter, and I realized, like, great, I'm just going to go to bed. And so I'm going to get some more of these, and I'm going to use them in the morning when I have those really hard days where I just look like poo. Something that I picked up that I really have been loving is the nail polish that I'm wearing right now. It's by Sally Hansen, Hard as Nails Extreme Wear. It is such a beautiful, beautiful color. This polish was $2.99, guys, and I also had a coupon, so it was $1.99, and it is one of my all-time, I'm going to say all-time favorite colors. It's just so gorgeous. So if you have a, you know, drugstore near you, go check this out. It's called Pep-Plum. Get it? Pep-Plum, Pep-Plum. Anyways, I just think this is a gorgeous color, especially for spring, so that is one of my colors. Last but not least, I have been really loving this stuff, and if you don't know what this is, I don't blame you, because it kind of looks like a creepy little bottle that I'm like keeping on my vanity. Who knows what's in there? No. What it is coconut oil. I keep it in this dark little glass container because if you're not familiar with essential oils, you need to keep them in dark containers away from light because they'll start evaporating or deteriorating. So that's why you keep them in these dark things, or like why you see essential oils in like dark blue glass bottles. That's usually what they sell them in because that can, you know, makes it so that they last longer. So I have really been loving coconut oil. Not only do I use this as an eye makeup remover because it not only takes away even waterproof eye makeup. I put it on like a little makeup pad and then I wipe it and then it comes off, but it also works as a moisturizer as well for my eyelids and my under eye whatever, so that's probably been helping with my wrinkles as well. But I've really been loving this. It's like a natural way to take off your makeup, and it also helps moisturize. But I use it on my eyes, and I also use it in my hair. As you guys know, if you follow me on Facebook, I like to do like hair masks with it every once in a while, and basically all I do is I just put a bunch of drops in my hair, and then I literally just get it in, soak it into the ends of my hair, and then probably up to here until it's all saturated, and then I twist my hair up in a bun, and then I let it sit there for maybe like, I don't know, sometimes I do it all day long. Like if I'm home and I know I'm not going to leave, I'll do it in the morning and then I'll wash it out at night, or I'll do it for a few hours at night before I go to bed. But there you go, there are my March favorites, and I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye.